Resentment builds. Now, resentment is the byproduct of overgiving. Giving and generosity is a trait of masculine energy. But without boundaries, we overgive. Then we become resentful, and then we shut down. And shut down is what creates separation, no boundaries. Shut down because we did not give ourselves the respect of communicating our own boundaries now makes us resentful. And we build up so much resentful, we then shut down. What is the purpose of shutdown? It's to rebuild on the inside. But if we continue to not speak our boundaries, what happens? Same thing. We give, we overgive, we become resentful, we shut down. We rebuild, heal, upgrade, get better. Now we're back to smiley mode. Person comes over again. Oh, well, I'm in a good mood, even though I don't feel like having them over right now. Oh, I'm just gonna let it be. No. What happens again? None of the stuff you wanted to do for yourself got done. And now you're resentful again. And then what are you going to do? Tomorrow, you're going to not talk to anyone. You're going to put your phone on silent. You're going to shut everything off because you're shutting down. Why? To replenish. But here's the thing. If you don't have boundaries, you're continuously leaking your power. It leaks. It goes everywhere. It's like the soup with no pot, or with the pot with holes in it. It's just going to leak. Whose job is it to contain your power? Yours. What happens when you implement healthy boundaries? You actually get to a place where you fill up and you overflow. Now, when you are overflowing, that's when you give. Why? Because then you're giving without depleting yourself. Ellie, my love, I'm so happy that you're feeling this. I love you so much. Okay, so here's an example. And this is a little extreme. So I invite you to sit back and really feel into your body what you feel when I'm going to give you this example. Okay? Are you feeling contracted, or are you feeling relaxed? And just make a mental note of that, because this is important. So you are looking into your fridge and you see that you have a cup of milk left, or a cup of sugar left. You are about to bake a cake because it brings you joy to bake a cake. Listen, ladies, this is just coming through. I don't know what's up with this cooking and soup and baking. I don't like to cook and I don't like to bake, but this is what the universe is speaking through me. So I have trust that this is relevant to someone. So if it is, please do let me know, so I don't feel weird. I do feel a little weird talking about cooking because I don't really like to cook or bake. So, okay, but let's say we're baking a cake, and this cake, we made this plan for today where I'm going to bake this beautiful cake, and this beautiful cake needs a cup of milk and a cup of sugar. Okay, cool. Why am I baking that cake? Well, I'm baking that cake because it's my child's favorite dessert, and they're coming home from school today, or from their dads, for those of us that have shared custody, or whatever the case may be. And I really want to and it's also my favorite cake. So I'm really gonna bake this cake, and we're gonna have a beautiful experience of sharing this cake together. Perfect. I have all the ingredients. Awesome. Doorbell rings. Ding dong. It's the neighbor. Hey, you know what? I don't have any sugar, and I need some sugar. Can you give me some sugar? Listen, I'm getting groceries tomorrow. I'll give it back, but can you just give me some sugar? What do? And this is where I want you to pay attention to how this feels in your body. Because I can guarantee you, 9 out of 10 of you gorgeous queens are going to give the neighbor the sugar and the milk. And you might get it back tomorrow. But here's the thing. You don't have now enough to make your cake. You don't. So you might think, oh, well, I can just go to the store and get some more. And, I'm being a good person. I'm helping out the neighbor. Like I'm giving. I'm healthy masculine. I'm giving. I'm making a decision to give to them. Are you? No, you're not. Here's the healthy masculine. Darling, I would love to, but at this time, all the sugar and milk I have, I'm actually using it and making a cake. Are you going to say that? Or do you feel contracted when I say that? Because if you feel contracted, I don't want you to feel bad. I just want you to notice, because what that means is, darling, you need to implement some boundaries.